right, so welcome back to Devin's GR Corolla. So we actually recorded the driving portion when you guys first saw the walkthrough of the car. So if you guys want to know Devin's backstory on the GR Corolla and why he got it, check out that video. Thank you guys for everyone that watched that. The response to it probably was better than we thought. We knew it was going to be pretty popular, but not like that. So thank you guys.
Not as much hate as I thought. So I will take that anytime I can get it.
Exactly. So comments were interesting. So check out that video. Leave your comment if you guys check it out. But make sure you guys follow Devin, because we're talking about like what he has planned with this car. If you guys are a supplier or manufacturer for parts of the GR Corolla, please hit up Devin. He is down to R&D for you guys. And of course, this will be a recurring series that we will have this car and maybe hopefully other GR Corollas. So we'll increase the viewership through that platform. But anyways, anything that you've changed since the last time we've had this car on the channel?
No, I mean, everything's pretty much the same. As you know, we were supposed to have the fix for the engine light because of the intake, the aftermarket intake. So I ordered it from 6th, and UPS dropped the ball. It was actually, for some reason, my package went from Dallas, finally making it to me to Oregon. So my fix for my check engine light is in Oregon right now, but they say it's going to be here by the 5th. So that'll be the other thing, and then we're going to film the intake the manifold whenever we get that put on, and then just kind of go from there. See what parts come in and how we can, how your schedule looks and all that. Yeah,
we'll make it work. But anyways, let's jump right to this. So what mode do we have it on? Oh, we're
in
track
sport
mode
right now. Track mode. I've got you at 50/50.
All right.
Traction control is off currently, so pretty much all the nannies are off.
All right.
So you have full control of the car, and that's it.
All right, let's get rock and rolling.
But yeah, I think the flywheel, and the clutch, I'm excited to see kind of who releases what and how heavy they go.
Oh yeah, because right now, like, this is what I was saying when we first recorded the driving portion, is like, this is like perfectly notchy. It's nothing too crazy. Like even downshifting, I mean, don't judge me guys if you see me kind of mess up. I'm gonna go this way just so I can get like some turns.
I mean, we get our own, little concrete raceway for right now.
Yeah, basically. But I'm rusty when it comes to manuals, but I mean, the way that this picks up, it's so nice. Like the shifter feel, very predictable.
It is.
The clutch feel is very like progressive.
I think the most accurate way to describe it is it's confidence inspiring.
Yes.
So
yes.
You don't have to be the best driver in the world to be able to enjoy this car, which is good because I'm not. So.
Yeah, and we're talking about taking it to Eagles Canyon, right?
Yes. Yeah, I want to get some seat time in the car, and I've already got the free day, or the free track day, so I might as well take advantage of it. I never did my NASA day with the Supra, and I really regretted that. So I want to do it with this car, and coming from motorcycles, when I was younger, there is no substitute for a track. You can enjoy the street all you want, but to be able to just focus on your lap times and the next corner instead of having to worry about traffic or any other issue is what I really want out of the experience.
Well, we'll go back around if that's okay.
Dude, you drive it wherever you want.
Just because we don't have that many like
you're clear on this
twists
side.
And turns here in Texas, so we'll take advantage of whatever we got. But
this is our rented track for now. But what I really love is it's for a 3-cylinder. And to have all the power up top, I expected it to be gutless, and it's really not. I mean, it does take a while. It doesn't have the low end torque, but man, when everything is working together,
Yeah, dude.
And that noise. I miss that noise so much.
Yeah, you don't get like the JDM tuner sounds.
No, not unless you do the mod, right? Like you can get the
the T51R.
T51R mod. Yeah. Do we know anyone that does that? That had that done? I don't think I know anybody that.
Not personally. Yeah, this man, like the steering, like I am not. Just for you guys who are watching this, we are not like track monsters by any means. We're just regular dudes that enjoy our cars. But everything that they say, like from a layman's perspective, everything that they say about the steering is 100% accurate. Dude, it is so direct. Like,
yeah,
look,
you know
it's
exactly what the car is doing.
You know where the front is, what it's saying.
Yeah.
So like taking some minor turns there, like we'll go to the street so you guys can get my thoughts. But in terms of just like how responsive it is, man, I mean, clutch feel is excellent. Responsiveness of the engine and the turbo. And like the way that, oh man, that sound.
Yeah.
Hopefully you guys can hear that through this microphone right now, both of our microphones. But yeah, this, fuck man.
It's intoxicating.
I feel like if I keep driving like this, we're gonna have to definitely go to a gas station.
Yeah, we 14 miles. We're good though. We're good.
All right.
And there's gas available.
Oh man, I love this shifter feel. It really reminds me of like if you guys have ever driven a stock STI, it's pretty close to that.
It is. The gear ratios seem to be really similar. Mm-hmm. It's enjoyable without being tedious, right? If they were any closer, you'd be like, God, I feel like I'm rowing all day long, but it's just enough to be so much fun.
Oh yeah, exactly. Because like right now, like whenever I was shifting it, I wasn't like shifting at red line. I was actually short shifting it.
Yeah.
And it's still like got plenty of revs to go.
Yeah, revving actually isn't as bad.
Yeah, it's not as bad as I thought. Whew, man.
And
like,
given sway bars and other things would be much more handy. So, especially now that I have the 18 by 9.5s on here.
Oh yeah. Man, I can't wait to see like what mods you add to this to make it like be even more.
Yeah. Well, and that's another reason why I want to go to the track, so I can get like a baseline, so I can see my improvements over time.
Right.
Because I don't have a baseline for any major track time.
Man, downshifting in this is dude, it's so good. So again, guys, I daily drive a automatic Mark V Supra, so of course I'm rusty on this, but I mean, you guys have seen me drive this in a short period of time. I got comfortable with it pretty quickly.
Yeah.
So, I mean, so how many miles do you have on this now? 3,100 miles. We literally right at 30. So on your 3,100 mile experience, 3,000 mile experience with this car, probably one of the higher mileage GR Corollas out there.
There's a dude, and now I would love to say that, but there's a guy with like 30,000 miles on his car already.
Holy shit, dude.
And he's asking, I saw the forum post the other day, if he was like, anybody else higher than me?
Nope.
No. But yeah, I mean, as far as impressions go, or what do you mean? Like with a 3,000 mile?
Yeah, like what has been your owner's perspective on it? Like, has it validated kind of like what your thoughts were of the car whenever they first announced it? Like, oh yeah, like this car is gonna be putting Toyota sports cars back to the roots, where it's like fun to drive, it's not too much for the road,
and it feels like a Toyota. Mm-hmm. That is the one thing that I've really enjoyed. I didn't go into this expecting that the car was going to be this God mode car and it was going to decimate all, and it's obviously it's not built for that. It's not that price point or anywhere near there.
Yeah.
But what I wanted was for me to enjoy the car on a daily basis, where I can go to Costco with it, but I can also take it to the track. And if I take it to the track, I know that it's going to drive it, I can drive it home. I don't necessarily have to go to the trouble of trailering everything.
Right, exactly.
Watch these are a little bumpy.
Handled that pretty well. So
Yeah.
if you guys didn't know, this car is actually tuned by mkiv body. Stock downpipe, stock exhaust, just a tune, right?
Just
and
a tune,
intake.
except for the intake, yeah. That's it for now.
And then stock suspension. So I was kind of like clenching my asshole there for a little bit.
Well, and it is...
Handled it pretty damn good, honestly.
It does, but I would argue, right? Like, it doesn't ride... I mean, all-wheel drive cars ride differently. They always do, right? Because of drivetrain and the combination of suspension, usually.
Yeah.
This one isn't harsh by any means, but it's definitely not as soft as previous vehicles. Right?
No, yeah, for sure.
The last thing I would call it is plush. So in the future, whenever I switch over, eventually we will do coilovers when there's a company out that has something that I really like, a good offering. But for now, it'll be springs. So we'll do Swift or we'll do Ebok, one of the two.
Yeah.
And see where we go from there. I think it'll really, from what I understand, it helps the ride a lot. But we'll see.
Yeah, because right now, like, if you guys are not familiar with DFW streets, they tend to change, like, I feel like elevation. I feel like that might be an exaggeration, but it's not. But how bumpy they are, it's not smooth at all.
Yeah.
And stock-wise, it definitely is, like, firmer. So if you guys are gonna daily this, just keep that in mind.
It is a factor.
Yeah.
And most people, they're going to drop this car. It is what it, I mean, if you buy this vehicle, for the most part, springs are not an expensive thing to do as far as mods go. So
Yeah.
I know a lot of people will probably do that anyways. But from my understanding, it softens up the ride quite a bit. But it is a factor if this is something that you plan on daily. It doesn't beat you up, but again, it's not plush.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't say it's plush.
For you, it probably feels like you're chattering your teeth coming from the Supra.
Oh yeah, I mean a little bit, like some of the
Your
like
pillow
little
there.
bumps there. But I mean, the thing is like, even though the suspension is a little bit firmer, even with the Supra with the Ibach lowering springs, it's like counteracted the bumpiness with these seats because they're plush. So
They feel really good, and the side bolstering is amazing.
Yeah.
When you're in those corners, near the soccer fields, like you're not being thrown around.
No,
you're
not at
very
all.
put into the seat.
Yeah, and it helps too. Like the steering wheel that you have on here, really, really nice. Like the bolsterings.
Yeah, and the other one was far too skinny. It really
Yeah.
was. That is my only qualm with you, Toyota, is give us good steering wheels.
You have to go to the aftermarket.
Yeah, even that's what made me so mad about the Supra. I was like, I have a BMW now. I'll finally get a nice steering wheel.
Sight.
Oh, come on.
Toyota steering wheel.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man? Get your ass on, boy.
It's the one thing you guys give me.
Yeah, exactly. Like this one is nice. And then of course, if you guys are wondering why the seats are red, Alea leather. They actually shouted out Devin on their social media. So if you guys like this, check them out.
It really is a great product, and I mean, I'm no small boy by any means, so I know the bolsters, the sides are going to take some abuse from me getting in and out.
Yeah.
And so far, the seats show zero signs of
Yeah, they
wear.
They look
like
really
that.
nice. Should we stop by because it's at 4 miles?
Yeah, yeah. We're gonna
Having too much
first
fun.
Corolla to run out of gas on a public street, ladies and gentlemen.
And then we have 2 cameras documenting the whole thing.
Yeah, we 14 miles. We're good though. We're good.
All right.
And there's gas available. Yeah, if you guys are wondering about like
having just a one car that can do it all, definitely consider the GR Corolla. Because I mean, as from a third party perspective, like not an owner, obviously, I can see this filling in multiple roles in someone's garage. You know, like something that's fun, that's not overpowering, still pretty comfortable as a street car. And then, of course, everyone knows that they're pretty capable on the track.
Yeah.
Not a dragster.
And it's a legitimate grocery getter. I mean, you can, you know, I'm not having to bend over and crawl around to be able to get stuff out of this thing. You know, the rear doesn't hold as much as a Type R.
Yeah, Type R is freaking huge.
But I would argue that the Type R shape doesn't look as good as this.
No, this looks better. I mean, I had a FKA Type R, and I would 100% agree.
Yeah, I mean, the rear end and the rear slope is just not as pretty because they put money into storage, which I get.
Yeah, this one's shape is definitely more uniform. Like you can, it doesn't like, if you look at a certain angle, it doesn't like look weird.
Exactly.
It's not so polarizing, that's a thing too. But I mean, shoot, like the first drive that I did on the highway, man, this thing is such a good highway cruiser.
It is.
Street driving, it's very like compliant. Of course, like what we said multiple times in this video, suspension's a little bit stiff, but it's nothing like too crazy. So,
and the pedals could be a little closer together, but
Yeah.
there's already, somebody's already come up with a solution for that too.
Yeah.
So,
But from like, man, just like out of the box, such a good fun car. And those type of cars are so rare now in today's market.
when I can honestly say this is worth every penny. So it's not worth overpaying. I will never, I've been appalled by the auto industry in the last 4 years especially. And it's great for resellers and people that it excludes a lot of people.
Right.
When it comes to something that everybody should be able to enjoy to an extent.
It doesn't help that Toyota's not like making it better.
Agreed. Manufacturers are just as greedy, but it feels so good.
Oh man, how does that feel from the passenger seat?
It feels great, and that's 60 miles an hour, but it got there quick.
Yeah, that was pretty properly quick, man.
Yeah.
So like if you guys are wondering, cruising at 80 miles per hour is a little bit above 3,000 RPM
Yep.
on 6th gear. So if you guys cruise around there, then you can use that as a baseline. But we'll end the video here. I know we're still driving, but Devin, thank you for letting me drive your car again.
Dude, always.
But can't wait to see what you do with it. Of course, you guys will see the journey on the channel. So any last words?
No,
Sounds like I'm killing you, but any last words for the video, for the audience?
No, I think that's it. You know, we got the point across, and you know, thank you to Alea Leather and everybody else so far. And this has just been a really enjoyable car. You know, I can't wait for the journey going forward. Just, you know, keep inviting me to Supra events is all I'll say.
Of course.
Just keep inviting me to, I mean, I'm a redheaded stepchild, but I'll still like to do things. So
Of course, you owned a Supra, you'll always be part of the Supra gang.
yay.
But there you guys have it. Give Devin a follow on Instagram. And of course, like and subscribe if you guys want to see more of this. There's definitely going to be tons of videos on this car. So if you guys have a GR Corolla and you're wondering what to do with it, you guys came to the right place. So we'll see you guys in the next video.